Should you fit a SOG to your bog?
It's got a certain kind of ring to it. Anyway.
We recently fitted a ventilator kit to our toilet on the Jayco, and today Sandy and I are going to talk about it, the pros and cons, and let you know what we think of this latest addition to our caravan.
In case you've just started watching, I'm Sandy and this is Greg. We travel full time in our Jayco caravan with our little dog Holly, and this week we're talking toilets.
Okay, so I made a video of the installation. The whole installation took me about 2 hours. I'll put a link here, maybe? Yeah, I'll put a link here and in the description. But it is for the enthusiasts because it's 12 minutes long. So, yeah. And, trust me, there is nothing you can't unsee in the video.
Who would have thought that you could spend 12 minutes talking about toilets?
Yeah, true. Hey, now when you go out on the road, there's a couple of major changes. One of those changes is the 2 W's.
Waste and water.
Yeah, both of these things don't even get a second thought when you're living in your domestic home. But that's how I justified my purchase to the War Office.
Who's the War Office? Greg spends so much money buying things for the caravan and we never really figure out whether they're good or not, so we've decided to do a review on each thing that we purchase and see whether they're good or not.
Cool. So we'll talk about the costs. That's the purchase price and whether it costs us money to run and all that sort of stuff.
And we talk about the ease of use and whether they make us smile or grimace.
And finally, we'll talk about if there's any benefits. Costs. Well, the War Office gave us approval for this purchase, and I enlisted the help of a company to research. You may have heard of them, Mr. Google. I ended up buying the genuine Thetford kit for 3 reasons. One was it integrated nicely with the toilet, gave us a couple of extra features. Didn't look like an add-on. Number 2 was there's no modifications to the cassettes. Now we've got 2 cassettes, so we would have had to modify both of them, and that would increase the cost. And the third reason was it was a bit cheaper than the SOG alternatives that I found on the internet.
What does SOG stand for?
SOG is the name of the German company who invented the pushing air through the toilets.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
These kits are not common, and so I ended up with only 2 options really. A New Zealand option, $400 overnight, or an Australian option, $290 including freight, 2 weeks. So we're in no rush, so we took the 2-week option, and of course that pleases the War Office.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody knows, happy War Office, happy life.
Yeah. So purchase price is $290. We do not need to put the blue stuff, the Thetford chemical, into the cassette each time we use it. So that's a saving of $40 to $50 a year. However, we do need to change the charcoal filter of the unit every year, and that's about $40, so no real change in cost there.
Is it easy to use? I'm going to assume that everybody knows how to use a cassette toilet. And so, yeah, this is pretty easy to use. You push the blue button, and the fan starts and goes for 2 minutes, and then you do your stuff, whatever you want to do. And
1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And then just flush it as per normal, pushing the blue button. So yeah, it is very easy to use.
It has levels on it, and I always know when Greg's been because the level goes up. I know. One thing you do have to remember is when you go to the toilet in the middle of the night, turn the white light off, otherwise it's going to flash and illuminate the caravan for 2 minutes after you go.
Yeah, the other thing I was worried about was excess smell outside the caravan, if you know what I mean. So we've done some testing, and the charcoal filter does, very good job. Can't tell. So no real grimaces at this stage.
One, it's clean green, no more adding of chemicals in. I know that they say that the chemicals are eco-friendly, but they still have a pretty pungent smell. So to me, I don't know whether they are eco-friendly because they smell. So perceived or not, we think we've got a pretty eco-friendly toilet.
Number 2 was, this is number 2 benefit, is we can empty the cassette at any time. I'm not worried about wasting the chemical in the cassette and wait till it's full to empty it. So if we're going off to a freedom camp, we empty it however full it is. Gives us a bit more capacity in that area. The third benefit, and this is the big one, there is no smell. So it takes away the smell when you're doing number 2s. And everybody knows, doesn't matter how big the caravan is, some people have reluctance with number 2s in such a small space. And yeah, this takes that away. You cannot tell.
Okay. I just thought another saving actually.
What's that?
No more air freshener. So that will save us probably, I don't know, 1,000. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but you don't need air freshener. So it's quite amazing actually that there's no smell. Cannot believe it. But it's pretty cool.
So is it worth it?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I think it is definitely. So there you have it. We think it's a good investment. And if you have a few hundred in the kitty and basic handyman skills, I think the only tool I had to buy was an 85mm hole saw, and you probably want to loan that because I'll never use that again. You're free to loan it from me. But overall, yeah, brings a lot of harmony to the team. Definitely. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video. We really enjoy making them. We've got some videos coming up. We've got the Waitai wireless braking. We're going to trial that and see if that's any good. And I'm really looking forward to that one. That'll be good. And satellite internet. Give that a whirl. See what happens there. See if there's any benefits for us caravanning world. That'll be interesting. New territory for us, definitely. Also, what we did to get our Ranger ready to tow the Jayco caravan. So there you go. Plenty to look forward to in the future.
Once again, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, even if it was just a laugh. We enjoy making these videos, so we hope that they're helpful. And thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time.